Hi there, my name is Emily Meyer. I am a staff attorney with Equality Ohio's Legal Clinic. We recognize that the coronavirus and associated closures and warnings issued by Governor Mike DeWine might have you feeling pretty overwhelmed right now and stressed. You might be worried about your next paycheck, or if you're even going to keep your job. In this video, I am going to cover unemployment benefits and specifically the recent expansion in that program by Ohio Governor Mike DeWine. Now, before we get started, I am not your attorney. This video and you are watching or listening to it does not create an attorney-client relationship. I am not your lawyer. Now, if you decide you have further questions or you want to discuss, I have a couple ways that you can reach us. We have a toll-free phone number, and the number is 855 LGBT Law. You can find us online at equalityohio.org. One of the things you can hover over is Legal Clinic, and if you hover your pointer over it, there's a drop-down menu and there's a link you can click. It says Intake. Click on that, you'll get to our intake page, and you can submit your inquiry online. So those are the two ways to reach us. I'm just going to jump right into recent changes to Ohio's unemployment benefits program. So first, you are eligible for these benefits or the expansion of the benefits if your current unemployment is due to a coronavirus shutdown or layoff. And you're eligible whether or not you yourself have been actually diagnosed with the COVID-19 virus. The key parameter here is that your unemployment is driven by your employer. It's not necessarily that you are self-quarantining of your own choice. It really has to be driven by your employer, either because, for instance, your employer has had mass layoffs, or the business itself has completely shut down or temporarily closed. Or otherwise that your employer has required you to stay home and they have not, provided a means of teleworking or remote work. Okay, so that's sort of basic eligibility, particularly associated with the virus. In addition, Mike DeWine's executive order changed some of the rules. One of the rules that has been suspended to receive unemployment benefits that you have to be actively searching for work. That rule, actively searching for work in order to receive unemployment benefits, has been suspended during this period of emergency. And the second rule that has changed is that typically there is a waiting period, a 1-week waiting period between the time that you file for benefits and then when you can actually start receiving them. That 1-week waiting period has also been suspended, so you can start receiving the benefits sooner, which is great. Now let's talk about ways you can apply for unemployment benefits. There are two basic ways. You can go online, and that's available 24/7 for application. And the website is unemployment.ohio.gov. Or there's also a toll-free phone number, and that number is 877-644-6562. And that telephone line is staffed Mondays through Fridays from, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Now, when you apply, you will have to have some information handy. You will need to have your social security number handy, your driver's license or state ID number. You'll need to provide your name, address, telephone number, and email address. Then you'll have to provide information on your employer or previous employer. And it can be more than one. Any of the employers have to be your employers from the past 6 weeks. So if you've had multiple employers, you would list them both. But you'll need name of the employer, address, telephone number, dates of employment, and then you will also have to provide the reason for your unemployment. And if you are specifically unemployed due to the coronavirus, that would be perhaps something that's how you would list the reason, due to employer shutdown or mass layoff due to the coronavirus. That is a very, very brief overview of the recent changes. These changes are only in place during the period of emergency. So while Ohio is under a state of emergency, and Mike DeWine, our governor, will have to rescind the executive order when it is no longer in place. So we will have notice of that as well. As I said at the beginning of this video, if you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call. Again, our number is 855 LGBT Law, or you can find us at equalityohio.org /legal clinic /intake. We are here for you to help you during this period of stress and uncertainty. Yeah, we're here to help, so please reach out. Thanks so much.